Hello everybody, welcome back or welcome to Invasive Investigation. As always, we will be discussing the complex topics of invasive species. Today we will be talking about the notorious Canadian thistle found right here in Ohio. But before we begin, if you enjoy learning about the environment and conservation, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Now, let's get started. Originally native to Europe and Asia, this invasive plant has entered the Buckeye State, disrupting ecosystems and posing challenges for farmers and conservationists alike. Due to its rapid spread, learning how to identify thistle is crucial to the well-being of our ecosystems. Canadian thistle has many distinctive features, including land-shaped leaves with sharp spines, purple flower heads, and a deep and extensive root system. This makes it a tenacious competitor, outcompeting native plants for sunlight, water, and nutrients. The leaves of the Canadian thistle get smaller as they travel upwards in the stem. The stem will be branched and hairy, but should not have any spines. Now, let's talk about how the Canadian thistle spreads and the impact it has on Ohio's ecosystems. This invasive plant is a prolific seed producer, capable of releasing thousands of seeds that can be carried by the wind, water, or even unintentionally by humans and animals. Once established, Canadian thistle can form dense patches, crowding out native vegetation and reducing the biodiversity. The rapid spread and growth of the plant can cause real harm to not only our ecosystems, but the farming industry. The agricultural section of Ohio faces significant challenges due to the presence of Canadian thistle. Its aggressive growth leaves crops competing for resources, leading to decreased yields. Farmers often find themselves in a constant battle to try and control the spread of this invasive species, employing various methods of management strategies to protect their fields and livelihoods. Now, let's shift our focus onto the efforts used to control and mitigate the impact of Canadian thistle in Ohio. Conservationists and environmental organizations are working tirelessly to implement strategies such as manual removal, controlled burns, and the introduction of natural predators to keep Canadian thistle populations in check. An interesting approach I've found to managing Canadian thistle is the use of biological control methods. This involves introducing natural enemies such as insects or pathogens that specifically target the invasive species. Nematodes, gallflies, and mining weevils are all great examples of this control method. It's a delicate balance, and researchers are all carefully studying the effectiveness and potential risks associated with these methods. I believe removing invasives should not require harmful chemicals or compounds that will harm the surrounding environment, and this applies to biological control as well. Nothing we do should have a negative impact in the surrounding environment. If you're a homeowner in Ohio, I'm sure you're no stranger to Canadian thistle. So here are some helpful tips that can help you manage Canadian thistle on your property. Mid-July is prime time for identifying these plants, as their seed heads will become white fluffy tops to help carry the seeds and pollinate. Regularly inspecting your garden, promptly removing any Canadian thistle plants, and avoiding unintentional spreading by cleaning your tools and clothing regularly can all be helpful in reducing the spread of Canadian thistle on your property. The fight against Canadian thistle and invasive species as a whole is not only in the hands of experts. It requires help from the local community. Community involvement plays a crucial role in early detection, reporting, and participating in organized removal efforts. Together, we can make significant impacts on controlling the spread of this invasive species. Take action and encourage your friends and family to as well. As we've heard today, Canadian thistle presents a significant challenge to Ohio's ecosystems and agricultural department. However, with collaborative efforts from farmers, conservationists, researchers, and the local community, we can work towards managing and mitigating the impact of this invasive plant. If you enjoyed today's episode, give me a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe for more invasive species content. My name's Alana Smith, and thank you for watching Invasive Investigation. I will see you next time. Goodbye!